folks, this is just trying to give you a little snippet of a case, interesting case. So this is a macro photo from a right hemicolectomy, so we can see the ileocecal valve here with cecum just up in the upper part of the picture and part of the colon, and this is terminal ileum. So for a right hemicolectomy, we've actually got quite a length of terminal ileum. The reason being that the actual pathology is in the terminal ileum. There's this stricture here with thickening of the muscle wall, and in that regard, and so that should, terminal ileal disease should automatically throw up a differential diagnosis in your head. Automatically the things I think about are with stricturing in the terminal ileum, Crohn's disease and neuroendocrine tumours. They're the main ones. The scarred up Meckel's diverticulum. Now the thing about this doesn't look like Crohn's. The mucosa is actually really quite normal everywhere, and even normal over the top of this. That would also be against a neuroendocrine tumour, although you do see neuroendocrine tumours deposited in the muscle wall and submucosa with normal overlying mucosa. The nature of this is that it's relatively pale, but has got some central areas of congestion. It's too hard to know on this kind of power whether or not that's congestion. So then if I flick across, hopefully this works. We're flicking across now to our micro, and I'll orientate you as this renders a little bit. So what we have here is small bowel surface mucosa, submucosa, and muscle wall. And the thing I want to point out to you is this lesion, the muscle wall is thickened in this area, and we have these glands within the wall, which automatically should make you quite worried. Glands within the wall equals infiltrating carcinoma until proven otherwise. However, the thing about these glands is they're really quite different to malignant glands. And in fact they should be instantly recognisable as a particular type of gland. They have columnar type epithelium lining them, and if I go on higher power you may even be able to see some degree of cilia. We go back one step again, though the other thing that's apparent is this population of cells between the muscle bundles and the epithelium. It's a bit hard if you don't know what you're looking at, but if we go into another area such as this and go on higher power, and I told you I was looking at colon, you should instantly challenge that and say no, you're not, you're looking at a curette, because these are endometrial glands surrounded by endometrial stroma, and that should all be in your head now that this is a case of endometriosis. If we look across into an area like this, maybe our congestion was due to the fact that in some areas there is evidence of recent hemorrhage as well. Just as that renders. There's a bit of residual endometrial stroma and endometrium and blood. So go and have a read of endometriosis. It can pop up anywhere and you've got to be able to recognise it. Great exam case, because you should be able to recognise it wherever it is.